Now, before this video starts, I'm not a crazy person or a sociopath. These are just some thoughts that come to my head sometimes that I wouldn't actually do. You know, like when you're holding a baby and you're like standing up and you're just looking at it and it's just oh so adorable with the goo goo gaga eyes and all that. Y'all ever just think about dropping it on the ground? Not saying you're a bad person if you do, but y'all ever think about this? Dropping that motherfucker. You know, I think about it. I wouldn't do it personally because I love the babies that I'm around. They're so adorable, but I wouldn't drop them on the ground. It's a thought. Like plenty of thoughts you have you shouldn't have, and that's what we'll be talking about today. Like intrusive thoughts. Sometimes I'll be thinking about getting a baby and doing some crossovers, doing some behind the backs, dunking the baby, hitting the three on the baby. It's a lot of stuff that I be thinking about doing when I'm holding a baby, but that I would never do. It's like thoughts at the back of my head knocking on the door that I will never open. I would never ever drop a baby on the ground. Please don't think I'll actually drop a baby on the ground.
Hold on, man.
Now, I work in a retail store, right? So, oftentimes when I'm working on the register and people will hand me their money, I'll be like, damn, what if I just took this nigga money and I ran out the building? I mean, it's stealing, but what if I just took this random person money and ran out the building and made their day significantly worse? Like, things like that, I wouldn't do them, but I will think about them. People think about stuff like that all the time. If you have a job and you're dealing with like the register or dealing with money, you can't tell me you don't think about just like sometimes just getting somebody card and running away, or just get somebody card and throwing it on the ground. You know, like you'll get rude customers and all that, and they'll be rude to you. And your intrusive thoughts would be things along the line of, just walking away from the register or doing something like that. Mine are more along the line of making their day worse because they made mine worse. So I would get their card, maybe just bend up their card and just start chewing on it right in front of them. Make their day significantly worse than it already was, and just bother them. Those are the type of thoughts that I be having a lot of the time. Another one I have a lot is if I'm sitting there and I'm just talking with somebody, like sitting down face to face or whatever, and we're talking, it could be something super deep. I always think about, what if I just punch this nigga in the face? What if I just punch this person in the face in front of me? How would that go? I think about that so much, but I'll never do it. It's a consistent thought that I have that I'll never follow through with because I don't just see myself doing stuff like that to people. But I feel like if someone really, really pressed me the wrong way, I wouldn't put it past myself. I know that I have the ability to just punch a nigga in the face if I feel like it while we talking. You physically can't say that you haven't thought about that before. It could be a normal person, normal conversation. You're just like, what if I just punch this person in the face right now? Another problem that I think about a lot is what if I just spit in this nigga face, then I punch him in the face. But I'm not gonna do it. I just think about it. Y'all can't tell me that you don't think about doing some crazy stuff like that, but you don't because of the repercussions and because of your morality. That's all that's stopping you. I wouldn't do it either. It's a normal thought to have, and I'm not beating nobody up for that. Another one I consistently have is when I'm walking behind somebody in general, or like even on the stairs. I just think about what will happen if I just ran up to them and I just tackled them, or I just walked up to them and I pushed them completely over onto their face. What would happen? What would happen after that? And sometimes, barely ever, I think about, I could really push this person down the stairs. People think about stuff like that all the time. Like, let's say you work in fast food. You can't tell me you ain't thought about just dipping your hand in the grease. Just dipping your hand in the grease just because you can. Or people that like, people that work in like clothing store. You can't tell me that you just haven't thought about like throwing the clothes all over the ground and just walking out of there. It just thoughts that everyone has, and nobody should feel like they're weird for having them because they're normal. Very normal thoughts to have. It's not normal if you go and act on them though. That's the weird part about it. But that's all I really got for y'all today. Appreciate all the support for my most recent video. That's like the most views I ever got in like in under 24 hours, and I appreciate everybody for their time and taking the time to stop by, watching little old me just do some bullshit on the YouTube video. And thank y'all for watching, And I think I might change my style up as I get more good at what I'm doing in the future. And I plan on doing this for a while, you know. And thank you for everybody tuning in, chilling out, and just being there, watching the videos, liking the videos, commenting. It's cool to talk to everybody. And thank y'all. See y'all later on. Love y'all.